All right, next thing we have here is...
Send me guns. Go ahead.
Fuck you, TJ.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, TJ.
Fuck you, TJ.
Shut your fucking face, TJ. Sitting here in silence now.
Yeah.
Let's have a 10-bell salute to Dusty Rhodes.
Well, you fucked up his name already.
Rusty Dodes.
The number in the Black Robe Regiment is about 70,000 now. The number that I think will walk through a wall of fire, and possible death.
Walk through.
I don't know, TJ. I was trying to explain what the video was about, but I couldn't talk.
I said one thing and was quiet. I said, send me guns. It's 3 syllables.
You interrupted Ben, TJ.
Yep. Fuck you.
Not allowed to interrupt Ben.
Nope.
TJ.
Not allowed to.
Fucking piece of shit.
I have no idea what he's talking about. He's just talking about black robes.
Yeah.
The black robes are striking.
I'm gonna write Ben a nasty email.
The red moon has risen.
Fuck you, Ben.
So, Glenn Beck has 10,000 pastors willing to die resisting anti-Christian persecution.
Hooray.
What is all this shit about Christian persecution all of a sudden?
It makes them feel like they're a part of some elite club.
Who? No one is persecuting.
There's a lot of arenas, TJ, where Christians are like, fed to lions and shit. You remember that?
You guys have atheist privilege.
Is it period? You have no guys to worry about, so you can do whatever you want. That's
the
bullshit.
number in the Black Robe Regiment is about 70,000 now.
The Black Robe Regiment.
The number that I think will walk through a wall of fire, and possible death
69,000
is anywhere between 17 and 10,000. That's an extraordinary number of people that are willing to lay it all down on the table and go to jail or go to death because they serve God and not man. Jim is one of those men.
You used some language here a moment ago, Glenn, that the uninitiated won't understand. Willing to walk through the wall of fire and possibly death.
What do they mean by wall of fire?
Yeah.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I don't know. They're just crazy, basically. They're a bunch of fucking lunatics, and they sound like they're a danger to everyone.
Nah, they're fine, TJ. Come on.
Like, these crazy fucks, luckily they're all pretty old, so they'll be dead soon. But, that can't happen soon
I
enough,
personally
honestly.
feel safer with them around, TJ.
I feel safer knowing there's a bunch of fucking religious psychos that are willing to kill themselves for God and don't respect the laws of man. That makes me feel... That helps me sleep at night,
You gotta choose between man or God. They're gonna choose God, buddy, as you should. You should lay down your life for Christ, TJ.
That's what you just said. And that's honestly where we are. I spoke to a group of about 350 pastors one time at Samford, not Stanford, but Samford University down in Alabama. And
just as
behind me in the wall was a bust of Dietrich.
Bust. Like titties. There was titties on the wall.
I was laughing because I thought I was talking about a statue.
No, man, he's talking about titties.
Oh, that's repulsive.
Talking about big old jiggly titties that you can suck on.
Bonhoeffer. And I said to the pastors, stop telling stories and illustrations about Dietrich Bonhoeffer and be willing to be Dietrich Bonhoeffer. And we've come
be
to
that
that
guy,
moment.
whoever the
You
fuck it
have
is.
wisely said what you did a few moments ago based upon an accurate reading of the cultural landscape. And people like you and me, and thank God many others, are digging in very deeply and laying the benchmark of where we're going to stand on these issues.
Now the time is right.
So this is just like a bunch of fucking psychopaths.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of crazy Christians who are like, we're not willing to band anymore. We banded enough.
We done banned enough. We won't
We
ban
banded
no further.
enough. We banded, not
Gays
banned.
want wedding cakes. We willing to die against that.
I'm going to be a Christian terrorist, walk into a gay bakery and blow it up. For Jesus.
And you're going to start to see these very
It'll
bold
happen.
pastors. Like I said, I think there's 10,000 of them. And that may sound like a small number, but I want you to
10,000
know
psychos.
Well, hey,
that Dietrich Bonhoeffer...
since these guys are willing to die, Everyone order some comics on Amazon, and when you get your gun, go shoot these
you'll
pastors.
be fine.
They are willing to die for what they believe, so help them out.
Hoffer got 2. We have 10,000.
All right, we're gonna start our own coalition here on the Drunken Peasants. You know, basically in the comment section below, just let us know if you are willing to die for the Drunken Peasants. At some point, we'll create a sign-up sheet. People can sign up and let us know that you're willing to stand up and die for the Drunken Peasants because you believe in the Drunken Peasants.
The number that David thinks that will walk to their death is 17,000.
Yeah.
I'm being pessimistic.
They'll walk to death.
I'm saying there's 10. But you're going to see these 10 to 20,000 pastors begin to stand up and say, it doesn't matter if I lose my church. It doesn't matter if I lose my building. It doesn't matter if I lose my life.
That's
I will
sorry, you guys
not
terrorists.
I'm sorry,
sit.
you guys sound
like
like suicide bombers,
Yeah,
man.
they sound like terrorists, basically.
It sounds to me like you guys are just trying to create a bunch of like fucking crazy Christian jihadis.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I got from it.
That's the vibe I'm getting, man. You're sitting there like, they're willing to die.
Down. If you don't have a pastor like that, you need to find one.
What?
What? Find a psycho.
If your pastor's not a fucking lunatic, look harder.